Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Tasty Tuesday. And I am joined today by Mr. Coffee. He's going to endorse some of these restaurants, I think. So I'm going to break my own rule and I'm going to tell you, let's explore the best restaurants on Duval. I know, I just broke my own rule, right? I'm Michele with FunInKeyWest.com, and I always tell you, get off Duval, go explore Key West. There's more to Key West than just Duval Street. But today we're going to explore the best restaurants on Duval because if you're going to stay on Duval, let's have you explore some restaurants. Some are going to be a little bit farther off the beaten path, but we'll go there. Sometimes, why Duval? Sometimes you just want to stay in Old Town. You just want to stay within the vibe of Key West. I get it. So let's just explore it. If you're looking for casual, now, of course, I say this all the time. Key West has that bohemian casual feel. That's what we love about Key West. And there are some restaurants that you can go to in Key West that have that upper feeling that you get dressed up, and some even have a dress code like Latitudes over on Sunset Key. But there are those that, you can show up t-shirts, flip-flops, and you're good to go. Let's explore some of those that are on Duval. You have, and these are in no particular order, DJ's Clam Shack. What we can do is look at what they offer. It's northeast meets southern, so it's north meets southern, and they have lobster rolls and conch fritters and all of that goodness right there on Duval Street. They have a back place that you can sit, so if you want to be slightly off Duval, you can do that. They have a great place to sit, have a cold beer, enjoy your lobster roll, and of course, people watch. This place was featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, so it's got to be good. Another new place. This is a newer place, so if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Let me know what you think of it. It's Kaya Island Eats. They do a Jamaican jerk chicken, an island-style curry soup. It's a local favorite for delicious food. And it's, again, another great place to people watch because you're right there. One of our all-time favorites, it's been there forever, is Caroline's Cafe. You're sitting there, again, can't beat the people watching right there. But the food is amazing. The sandwiches and the burgers are great. They have an amazing cocktail menu. And you guys have constantly said, Michele, one of our favorites, love, love, love Caroline's. You want to go a little bit more elevated, you want to get a little more dressy, you want to go out on a date night while you're in Key West, or just have, you're out with your friends, you're doing a bachelorette party, and you just want to do something a little bit more fun, well, then head over to Hot Tin Roof. It's a fine dining experience it's by the water, you get the water views, it's by the harbor, and it's over in Ocean Key, and so you're going to have the more elevated dishes, spiny lobster. They have the famous key lime honey glaze on top of that spiny lobster. Again, great place for a romantic dinner. It's a People's Choice Award for sunset views, so check that out. You may not think of this place as being on Duval, but it's at the very end of Duval. Its address is 0 Duval, and that's Sunset Pier. The iconic green umbrellas, the amazing views of sunset and throughout the day. But you have live entertainment, great cocktail menu, and they offer fresh seafood and such a chill vibe that you can sit there all day. Really. One of the other places on the far end, on the other end of, so if you got Sunset Pier on this end of Duval, on the other far end is the Seaside Café at the Mansion. And they, again, fabulous water views. And it's technically steps off of Duval because you got to go through that cool pocket park. You used to be able to park in there, and they've blocked it all off, and it's this great place just to sit and take in the view and head out onto the pier there. But at the cafe there, they have a really eclectic menu. They do the lobster pizza. They have the honey biscuits and lobster salad. And I'm telling you, stuff is rich. And I got it with a salad instead of, I think, the fries. And honestly, you could split that with somebody and just absolutely have a blast with that. Looking for some European charm, some not quite islandy feel, check out La Trattoria. Again, they have two locations, but the one on Duval is there. It's a great Key West favorite Italian restaurant. It's known for its white cloth service, great wine list. Everything's made from scratch right there, so check them out. Another place across the street is Antonia's, another great place. Everything's scratch made. It's upscale, it's European, but it's not pretentious. And so they offer a great menu without feeling that you have to be fussy over it. One of my favorite places for lunch and just to sit and soak in the day is Bagatelle. So you head back down and it's in a historic building. When you get in the building, you know how I am about these buildings. When you get into the building, check out the history of the building. It was owned by a captain, and you can just see how they have kept the influences of this historic building intact. Love it, love it. But it's not street level with Duval, so you've got that upper pier, and you can people watch without people thinking you're people watching, that fun way. But the food is amazing. They have a great menu. Brunch is fabulous, plus dinner. But again, I always think that lunch at Bagatelle's, because I think back to the song of I Wish Lunch Could Last Forever. For the foodies, aren't we all foodies though, really? Martin's, classics, been there, upscale, chic. It's tucked into the center of Duval. Sometimes you'll probably walk by it and go, oh, Martin's, I think I've seen it. It's there. Small plates, fine dining. It's perfect for a girls' night or a date night. Martinis, check them out on their menu. So check out Martin's. 915 is another staple on Duval. It's chef owned, so it has these creative dishes. It has a local flair and vibe. You can go upstairs and they have seating, and it's historic home. You'll love it. Check it out. Another one that you might want to check out is Black Fen Bistro. Have you guys ever been to any of these? If you've been to any of these that I'm rattling off, let me know. But Black Fen Bistro is great food, fresh seafood caught in the local waters around Key West. It has a great dinner menu, white tablecloth service, but with a casual feel, so you don't feel like you have to get all gussied up. I think their hours are still just for dinner, so be sure to check out the website for their hours. I'm going to give you some honorable mentions. I'm not going to talk about Duval and talk about places to eat in Key West without mentioning Sloppy Joe's. I know. It's not really the tourist trap that everybody thinks it is. They have a heavy pour, great music. The food is good. Check out the Sloppy Joe pizza. Ordered it by accident one time, and I have to tell you, I'm hooked. It will get you through a day of exploring Duval. It's historic. It's touristy. I love it. Another place I like, and it has the outdoor space, and it feels like you're off of Duval, but you can still see Duval, is Mango's. They offer a great menu, eclectic. They have sushi. They have all kinds of interesting local fare there. You've got the great bar, and then you can also sit outside, so I love that. It has some of their food has, and their menu offers a Caribbean flair and flavors to it, but great place if you haven't checked it out. If you're up early, I did some early morning walks with you. If you're up early, be sure to check out Banana Cafe. Known for their crepes. You got that French feel in there, but they're open early. Breakfast and lunch, I think they close early. So be sure to check out their hours of operation. They're open for breakfast and lunch, and I'm like thinking 1 or 2-ish is when they close. But their crepes are amazing, great portions. They open up the windows, and so you can get that indoor-outdoor feeling when you're in Banana Cafe. And of course, another place if you're looking for just pastries and coffee and you want to try something outside of Cuban Coffee Queen, which is also down on Duval, you can go check them out, is La Grino. And they have the outdoor porch. They have grab and go. So if you're just heading down to enjoy a sunrise or you're heading to the beach, you can do some grab and go pastries and coffee. So you can get your Cuban coffee without having to stand in line most of the time. Not going to guarantee that, but most of the time. Again, they're only open for breakfast and lunch, so grab their stuff early. So I'll have to admit, there are some really good places on Duval, and me constantly harping on you to get off of Duval isn't always fair because there are some really fun places on Duval. So be sure to check those out. You have your casual eat places, you have your waterfront places that offer amazing views of sunset, you have your date night spots, and I think there is an opportunity for you to figure out some of your favorite places. I know as I'm going through my head and walking down Duval, and I bet you're doing the same thing. I have missed multiple places that should be on the list. I get it. I hear you. So let me know. Did I miss your favorite, or did there were some on my list that you're like, nah, those are a pass? Love to hear from you. Head over to FunInKeyWest.com. You're going to find more exciting things over there of where to eat. Best shrimp, best Italian restaurants, best conch fritters, things like that, best Cuban food. Plus, we have a section of the website that's devoted to island inspired recipes. You can recreate that feeling of Key West, those flavors and that vibe at home. We have recipes there that we have found that have ingredients that are pretty easy to find anywhere, that lets you then recreate that feeling and those recipes at home. Plus, missing Key West but can't get back to Key West? Check out our Fun in Key West book club. We have a book every month that has some sort of Key West connection, and we are having a blast over there. I am Michele with FunInKeyWest.com. You guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in, and we will talk to you later.